Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all doing good on today? That's good. I did a video yesterday because I told you Saturdays is my most. I'm more intuitive on Saturday than any other day of the week. And I told you, and I always repeat myself by saying, God's Sabbath is on a Saturday. So I did have a Saturday Sabbath video. I don't know if I'm going to post it or not. In that video, I'm being very direct and very blunt about the situation, about whatever it was going on. So I don't know if I'm posting it or not, but I still got it documented because of stuff that's supposed to happen that I spoke in that video that's on the way. So it's still documented and it still got the date and stuff attached to it, but some stuff I'm speaking on that's on the way and in that video. So yeah, so I was just saying hey to you all. Yeah, and I guess I just started doing because God come to me on Saturday Sabbath. Then if I start talking on Saturday Sabbaths, stuff just start coming to me. So I think I just started doing the Saturday morning videos. Yeah, and just doing it like that. But I did do something on Saturday Sabbath again. It's speaking on the war that we finna go into. We finna go into a war. It's speaking on just visions I've been having throughout the week. So I just talk about that video a little bit. I just talk about little stuff here and there, but I'm not gonna post the actual video. Everything that was spoken or said. Some of the stuff that I said I already been manifesting. I spoke it Saturday, and then I look on the news Sunday. Some of the stuff I had spoken in videos I already manifesting itself. So I still get it. Maybe God don't want me to reveal what's going on. He probably telling me that, Sheena, this for you to know. This is something I'm disclosing to you. This is not for everybody to know. So I'm not going to post that video unless God put it on me to post it. But some stuff I was speaking in that video already happened. Yeah. So let me see what I'm going to speak on. So first thing I'm going to speak on is get your water. Get your water. I don't got to keep telling y'all to get it. As long as I send a warning to get it, then God is cool with it. It's just me and my heart and me just being compassionate and me just wanting to let you all know. I'm going to continue to send the warnings to let you all know, but I don't have to do that. God ain't drove me to do that. He just be like, tell them get water and keep it moving. And I just be like, I'm still going to press y'all to get water. I don't have to keep telling y'all to get water, but I'm telling y'all to get water out the kindness of my heart. I'm going to keep telling you all to get this water. The water is going to be the most significant thing. And it's only because of the vision that I had and how God came to me. So when I tell y'all to get water, it's like on that level. Like God has desensitized me, so I don't have no emotion when I be telling y'all to get water, but it's serious. Just take everything I say extremely serious. Because it's off the charts. But I can't express that because I'm desensitized to it. So, get your water. It's off the charts. The trouble that's coming. And if you're not prepared, then you just going to have to try to figure it out when it comes. And, and that's all I got to say on it. So, get your water, y'all. That's just like Noah. He had to prepare. He had to sit there and build the ark. The ark didn't just miraculously come up out of heaven and then it was a flood. He put years and years and years of preparation until this one day of this flood that's supposed to be coming and wiping out humanity. Do you know how long he planned and had to prepare to get ready for this one day of disaster? Okay, so it's a process. God getting us time to prepare. So try to prepare if y'all can. Y'all know. So I'm giving y'all, I'm just saying what's coming to me now, y'all. Today it should be July 23rd, because yesterday was July 22nd, which was a Saturday. So today, July 23rd. So prepare. Slowly stock up. Slowly stock up. Just like Noah did. It wasn't one day. He didn't just one day get everything together and then just was ready to go now. It took years for him to properly prepare and have that ark built for all the animals and whatever else they was gonna need that was on that ark. It took years. a preparation for them to do that. So just start, getting your water. I told you also, I do not listen to too many prophets. I do not listen to them because I have to listen to the Holy Spirit. God allowed me to listen to very few people. I cannot take in what other people say. So it's very few people God do allow me to listen to. I do listen to this one man. And I've been telling you all to get generators. It's going to be way more power outages. And at least if you had a generator, you got some source of power to help you through along the way. You got some source of power to help you along the way. So along with the water, I've been telling you all to get what? A generator. So this man who I do listen to, and I listen to very few people, y'all. I do not listen to a lot of people, period, when they're dealing with prophecy and prophets and what thus said the Lord. Like, I don't listen to too many people now. Hey, I just say, God, give me just maybe 5 people that I might zoom in on and listen to, and all of us normally in alignment with each other with what God's saying. But this man who I do listen to was also speaking on generators. Get y'all a generator. Do not wait on MLGW to pop them lights back on. Do not hold your breath waiting on MLGW to cut your lights on because you done had a power outage because the wind blew to the left. Do not wait on MLGW with these weak power lines. And do not depend on MLGW with these weak power lines as a source of power. You will be disappointed. Get you a generator. Get y'all a generator. Yeah. So this dude who I was talking to, who I was telling y'all get generators, he went into more depth and he said that God was saying to get a generator that powered by multiple sources. So if you're able, try to get a generator that not only work on like gasoline, maybe one is like like it work different ways. Like you could use propane, you could use gasoline, you could use natural gas. Like look at it as the power supply of this generator to be able to get its source from more than one way, if possible. If possible. He also said natural gas is going to be very accessible. So it's going to be like easily accessible for natural gas. So, if it's some stuff that got to be powered up with natural gas, that's not going to be a problem. God is going to open a way where this natural gas is going to be way more accessible to people. So, if y'all going to get a generator, make sure y'all get one, if y'all can, that can power through multiple sources. So you don't be just depending on one source, and then when you don't have access to that one source, you don't have no power. You try to find other alternative ways that your generator can power up. That's the second thing I'm talking about. So I spoke on the water. I gotta tell myself, y'all, cause my mind, like, shoot. The other video, that's why I didn't post the video for Saturday Sabbath. It had a lot of information in it because, Saturday Sabbath, this God talking directly through me on Saturday Sabbath, and it's a lot of information, but I was so combobulated. My mind was so combobulated. As soon as I did that video, I went straight to sleep. I was all over the place. Normally, I have my thoughts together because I just speak when I do the video. But when I did that video, my mind was just blank. Like, I was like, God, it's nothing here. Like, where is it? Like, I have nothing to go on right now. So that's how I was in that other video. But it's saying a lot of truth to it, too. So I'm not just trying to let that video. So even though I'm not posting the video right now, it's a lot of stuff that was spoken in that video. A lot of stuff that's finna come to pass in that video. But I was so combobulated, and I never been like that. Like, I never been where all my thoughts are just scattered all over the place. Like, it was stuff just everywhere yesterday. But it was a lot of stuff God was saying in the video. So, all that was going on, which I feel like was Satan. It was distraction, Satan just doing what he do. It just had me just combobulated the whole video. If you see the video, you're going to know what I'm talking about, But it was a lot of stuff said dealing with stuff that's on the way. So I spoke on the water. I spoke on the generator, y'all. The third thing, we do have a war coming. We do have a war coming. In the other video, I speak on a breakdown of what's going to trigger this war. I gave a breakdown of what's going to trigger this war. And even though this country is going to come and attack us, it's going to be the karma of the United States because of how we have been engaging and how we have been engaging negatively with other countries. Like everything that we have been doing, it's like we just, you know how you reap what you sow? The U.S. has sown so many bad seeds, and it's almost time for our harvest. So a war is coming, and the war is coming as a result of the karma of the United States. God is mad at the United States, so it's karma coming to us behind it. So it's karma coming to us behind this. Just everything going on. Like God, he watching everything going on. He watching all this evil, all this corruption. He watching it all, and he is not happy about the United States. So we got karma coming, and our karma is gonna be through a war. So we got this war that's coming. So get your water, get your power supply, get your generators. God did, and I did this video 2-3 years ago, where God had already spoke to me about this war that was coming, and I already did a video, and I'm gonna do a repost as soon as this war hit. I'm gonna do a repost to let you know it's already been spoken. But God already told me this war was on the way, and he actually let me interview the troops in this video. So we do have this war coming, and we ain't ready. We ain't ready. You got all these I just saw where Biden just said something about he appointed the first woman lieutenant. I don't even know the commanding positions of this military, this female-based military that Biden got together. But we do got a war coming, and we just gonna see how this all unravel and unfold with all of this. All this that's going on, and I don't really have too much to say about it. I don't agree with it. None of it. None of what I'm seeing. I don't agree with none of it. But I'm not finna give my opinion on what's going on right now. I'm just like, okay, keep sowing them seeds. And watch the fruit that come from them seeds that you sowing. Because it's finna produce some fruit, good and bad. It's finna produce some fruit. So we do got a war coming. So I'm just letting y'all know that in this war is the byproduct of our karma. Our karma. The U.S., our karma. We got war coming behind this. And I had actually broke it down even more in the other video. And but I'm not gonna speak on the dynamics of everything that's going on. It's some stuff that the U.S. finna do that has not happened yet. And because of the reaction and the actions of the U.S. when this event occur, it's gonna trigger us to be, and it's just gonna be a domino effect of us being in our own war, the aftermath of us not doing the right thing as a country. So that's all I'm saying on it. And then I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like I said, the video on Saturday Sabbath with way more detail, but this video right here, that's all I gotta say on it. What else I need to speak on? So I spoke on this water, boop. I spoke on the generator, boop. I spoke on the war, boop, boop. What else I need to speak on? Y'all, I'm so goofy. I'm so goofy. What else I need to speak on, God? Okay, a couple of visions I had during the week. God showed me at this certain part of Memphis, and it just looked like it was just real desolate. Like in the vision, everything was either gray or black. Like it wasn't no color in this vision. It was just like looking at a movie, and instead of the movie being in black and white, you know, like you watch a movie like on TV, it's out of color. This whole vision was out of color. So either everything was a shade of gray or a shade of black. Like it wasn't no color in this vision whatsoever. And God just showed me this certain part of Memphis, and it just looked like it was just real desolate, just dead, just like it just wasn't no life there. Like it was just like, and it was just a real quick vision. And then what I saw in the vision, it was just some stuff I can't really describe. Because I just jump in this stuff, jump out of it. So when I pop up and I boom, I'm in the middle of the vision, I don't really have a little time to figure out even what's going on. So when I jump in the vision and I'm looking and I'm just walking around just trying to take in as much as I can, because I know, I have to pay attention to detail. All I noticed is that it was just real dark, gloomy, gray, a lot of grays, a lot of blacks, no color. Based on the aftermath of what I saw, I couldn't say what I was really walking through. I can't even describe what I was walking through in this vision right here. Like, it wasn't no context clues. All I know was some grays and some blacks. And it looked dead. The whole area just looked dead. Like, it wasn't no life. It wasn't no people. Like, it just looked like it was just dead. So, God showed me that. I'm not going to say the area that I seen. I'm just going to probably intercess. When I did the video yesterday, what was coming to me was intercess over the area that he showed me. So, I'm intercess over this area that he showed me. But it just seemed like it's just going to be, woo. I don't even know what that was. I don't even know what that was I was walking into. I don't know why this keep look like the lighting keep going down on it. So I keep like, and it could just be me. My eyes, y'all. While I was talking to y'all, I was like trying to think, something come to my head. I can't even figure it out. Can you see me? Yeah. So I just had a dream. God showed me this week. God showed me a certain part of Memphis, and this part of Memphis just looked like it was just run down, dead, dark. No color, no nothing was in this area. And I was looking at the surroundings, and I saw like little stuff here and there, and it was just kind of confusing, because I don't really know that what triggered this area to even get to the point where it's looking like this. So that's what was going on. No. Maybe it's that sun. I don't know. Something just like my eyes, the lighting on my eyes. Maybe it's the reflection from the outside. and I'm really not even seeing it. Like, it just seemed like this video just looked kind of dark. Like, and I can't get. Let me stop. Let me stop right now, because I'm not going to get this lighting together. Okay. So I had a dream about that. What else going on? Shoot. Dreamed about a part of Memphis. God already gave me revelation dealing with this area. And something gonna happen. It's gonna be some kind of disaster that happened, because I seen like this huge bus. And it just looked, in the dream, it was like something dealing with this huge bus. It's gonna be some kind of disaster though. It looked like it was the aftermath of some kind of disaster. Because I seen like this huge bus. It looked like it was just like out of place in the vision, and it just seemed like everything was out of place, like all the vehicles and stuff. So it's gonna be some kind of disaster that hit this area pretty hard. So I'm finna intercess for that. Okay. And then, okay, I talk about the dream I just recently had. So I had that dream earlier during the week, and then I had this dream right here, and this dream right here, it seemed like this church, it was like targeted for youth, like a youth ministry type program. And God showed me in this youth ministry type program that there were going to be two boys who engage in sexual relations with each other, homosexual relations, in the church. Like, they're sexually, like, they're just like defiling the church, because these two boys are engaged in sexual activities within the church. So in this vision, nobody really wanted to address these two boys, teenage boys. They were like 15, in the church. Like, they didn't want to address them for what they did. And maybe because they was kids, like, I don't know why the people wouldn't like properly address the issue. I think mainly because they kids, and you just feel like, oh, they kids, oh, they just some kids, they just some teenagers. No. Them two dudes, them two little boys, they defiled something holy. They in the church, and what they doing is an abomination to God, and they are defiling God's temple in the church. And nobody wanted to say nothing, no leadership, nothing like this. On the vision, God sent me to speak against the corruption that was going on in this church, and the evil, and the fact that leadership wouldn't even get involved themselves to even speak against what was going on. Let me see if I can It is something just off right now, y'all. See, I told y'all. It's something going on with the light. First, it was just like, I can't even see. I'm doing video, can't see nothing. So, this what it is, y'all. Because I'm trying. Like, see if I can lighten it up. I can't lighten it up. It's like, it's something with the lighting. It's just like off. So, God sent me to the church to call out church for all the evil and corruption that's going on. Not only evil with the 2 little boys that's like in sexual relation, but the evil and the leadership not even speaking against and calling out and taking control of the situation. So God sent me to the church to call out this congregation for what they did. Whatever this is, it ain't happy yet. It's emotion. Something gonna happen in this particular church, and it's gonna trigger. And people gonna be aware of this, whatever it is. This what's the word? I can't even think of the word. God, shoot, I'm worse than I'm better than yesterday. Cause yesterday I was just combobulated. Today I'm like, what's the word? This scandal. I guess it's a scandal. I don't know what it is. What y'all call it, but it's some stuff that's gonna go on in church, and God, and due to the disobedience of the leadership, God is gonna have to place judgment on the leadership because they did not place judgment on the 2 boys. So in the dream, when I was there to address the 2 boys, I ain't just like, oh, you going to hell. Like, I ain't coming at them like that. But they still had to have some type of discipline for what they did. And then you still have to consider the fact that they are kids, because they was like 15 years old. So you still had to take all that into consideration, but they still needed some kind of punishment for the behavior that they did in the church, which was a defilement and an abomination to God in his temple. So that was when God was just giving me just a rundown on that. The leadership, for some reason, when stuff go wrong, especially in the church, when they supposed to be uprooting all that is going on, they try to hide it and cover it up. And God said, no, because it defiled my temple. And I was in more detail in my other video that I did yesterday on Saturday Sabbath dealing with this. This right here, I'm just like speaking on just vaguely. But that's what went on. And what else? And I think that's all I talked about yesterday. So I talked about my visions, the 2 visions. God showed me some stuff and go down in Memphis. And I don't know what was the cause of this disaster. It just seemed like I was just walking through it in the aftermath of the disaster. And then he showed me about the church and how like this 2 teenage boys was engaged in homosexual relationships within the church, which was the defilement of God. And the bad thing about it was that the leadership, those who supposed to be representative and ambassadors of God, nobody wanted to do or say nothing about the situation. Like, they really were just trying to just like pretend like it didn't even happen, pretend like they didn't see it, turn the other cheek, not be their voice, not speak against it. Because God gonna have you speaking against a lot of stuff. So he sent me out to this church. And my whole mission was to call out everything that I seen. And especially the leadership. It wasn't even the boys. Because they kids. It wasn't even the boys. It was the leadership. To personally go down there and go off on this leadership about how they handled this situation with those 2 little boys. So God sitting back watching. And this right here, I'm still gonna intercede about the situation, but it's gonna be something that happened where 2 boys is going to be engaged in sexual relations in the leadership, and ain't nobody gonna really want to speak up against it. So God just sitting back watching, and he's going to watch how they address this issue. And if they don't address the issue properly, then vengeance is his, and he's going to address them for not addressing it. So yeah, so is there anything else I need to speak on, God? Is there anything else? So that's all I spoke on yesterday in my Saturday Sabbath video. That's all I had to speak on. I said, get out the way of God's wrath. I said that too. Get out the way of God's wrath. when it's bad weather and all this other stuff coming. I told you he didn't left our city. If y'all don't believe me, okay. Or whoop-de-doo. You know, I'm just telling you what it is. Do what you want with the information. And you can live in a delusional lie if you want to. It's not gonna change the outcome of the truth. It's just you and your delusional lie. And that's all God been telling me. That's all I'm gonna speak on, because that's what I spoke on the video yesterday that he came and told me about. And y'all enjoy your day.